Anyways, today I wanted to really talk about this one time. It was, I think it was the day before my birthday. And I went to RPC totally solo. And, man, it was beautiful. It really was a picture perfect video I got. Of course, if I'm on the field, I'm running my camera. Whether or not I can track down that particular footage is one thing, but I'm pretty sure I can get this. So I want to talk about it because I can share it with you. So we had it was capture the flag.
Alright, it's Maelstrom capture the flag, round 1, 15 minutes on the clock, starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And they had really held the AO down to Maelstrom. We had spawn points on either side about 200 feet back. You could go about 100 feet out, and you weren't necessarily restricted from going further. But it was kind of what are you gonna see for action? So as they hit yes, as they hit okay, go, 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 everyone went through the backside of Maelstrom. And I took off with my rifle saying, yeah, go that way, you get shot the fuck up.
Go, go, go!
Get lit up that way.
And only one guy followed me. And I didn't realize anyone followed me, but it was pretty cool because it worked out great. And as we were going through, I went into this thicket of trees. And I had my rifle up, just sort of slightly low ready, not totally down, but low ready. I can acquire you in a second. Don't fuck around. And as I went through the trees, I didn't notice it at the time, but looking at my footage, it almost sounded like the, what is it, the Hunger Games? You know, that was junk. But come to find out later, it was actually, like, I thought it was just magic. I'm literally like, oh, God's with me right now. In a game. Pretty cool, right? So, no, it was a referee about 15 feet away from me just whistling. So then I get up, I get to a Hesco or Fesco bag, what do you call them? Anyways, and I duck and I look down.
Contact front, contact front.
And there's a guy, he's got a scorpion, he's on my side, he's about 50 feet away from me, a few feet more advanced, and he ducks down, rifle up, and I look at him, and I peek up, and I'm like, I don't see anything, and I look back at him, and as I look at him, he goes, like, he starts gesturing, he sees something that's in my line of sight, so I peek up a bit. I think I see something. And this guy, enemy, had come in from the right side, our right side, and then moved in, and he was holding that sector, not realizing we were outside of that.
That is not our guy to the right.
That particular, city. It's a junk term, but city. So, I look back at him, I nod, and then just I come back down. I get him. So then I move up and it'd be so much easier to just show you the video. But I come up, I get to a structure inside the city on the border, on the west perimeter, and I look at him and I'm motioning. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Everyone else went and did their own thing. You and I are communicating, so let's make this a team thing. And he just waved me off. He's like, no, go, I'm going to hold this. So I come up around, and there's this big red broken down trail. You can't go in there if you're not staff at this point. It's totally dilapidated. You can fall through. You're getting tetanus 100% of the time. So I come up there, and I see the two refs up. And from there, they can see our spawn. They can see the enemy spawn. They're just Hi, kitten. They're just monitoring everything. And I come around, and as I came around, too, you could hear, like, the wind with how quick I was moving in my GoPro. I had a Hero 5 at the time. and you just heard. And I got behind a big stack of tires and I moved up. I got it. And on the video, you can see one of the reps say, hey, check this out. You know, someone's making a move. I look around real quick and I don't see any friendlies around me. I don't know what they're doing. People typically aren't objective oriented in airsoft. It's a few people. Everyone else just wants to get kills there. It's the wrong place for them to do that. They can go do paintball, you know. Well, so I get it, and I put it up, and I can hear chatting coming from the other side of this big red bus. I believe they call it the air bus. Don't quote me on it. But so I'm like, okay, all right, that's fucking fine. So I come up to it, and it's suspended. It's on sort of like a trailer almost, so it's several feet off the ground. And I come around, and then I duck underneath. Hi, kid. Anyway, so I come around, and I crouch, and I can see a pair of legs here, pair of legs here, pair of legs here. So I creep up more. And guys, it was a constant motion. I didn't stop. I just fucking boom, boom, boom. And at some point, pew, 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 pew. Come around the corner, pew, 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 pew. And at some point, there were so many guys that were already down. And I don't want to, especially at this close range. I was only rocking an AEG. But still. You okay, kitten? Yeah, she's eating the fake Christmas tree. Anyways, so I come up and I have to eventually step back. Like, I just slaughtered so many dudes, I gotta step back. I see one guy left. I believe his name was Jordan. And I believe that was the same Jordan that I ended up running a few skirmishes with. Awesome guy. Airsoft was really just a fun thing for him. So then I pulled back, and later he told me, he was like, I thought I got you there. I didn't call a hit, and you didn't get me. He was also trying to shoot through his own teammates, so it's not just like you dump on him. It's like, hold on, I need this shot, I need this shot. And we were only about, 70 feet away from each other. And so I ducked back behind, and I turned right. You see this all in the footage. And I see two friendlies coming up. They're a distance away. They don't know what's going on. And I scream, right of the red, right of the red.
Right of the red, right of the red.
I don't think they did anything. But so then I go back underneath. And I just, look, can I peg him? Can I peg him? And I get him. So now that he's down, everyone on the other team is down. As far as the people that are there, I killed everyone. So then I come up, I start searching, and I realize, oh no, there was a guy coming back from their spawn point. And now I'm out in the open. So I turn, I start engaging him, I'm sidestepping left, and you actually could see like little thin branches being cut down from our rounds, leaves being punctured and whatnot. And eventually, I will call bullshit on this guy 100%. I will. But he didn't call anything, and eventually he did hit me. And given what I had just done, I didn't want to argue. Just, fuck yeah, good shot, good stuff, man. Because he approached, I think, on his approach, he was able to tell the situation and who's who and help eliminate that threat.
Hit! Good job, man.
Bullshit that dude wasn't hit half dozen times. But that's airsoft. And I gave it to him. But it was a cool clip. It's one of my better clips, actually. It just seemed magical as it happened. So let's see how that clip played out.